In today's society, men account for approximately 65 to 70% of suicide cases, while women, especially those under 25, contemplate and attempt suicide more frequently. Men are twice as likely to die by suicide on average. This paradox is observed globally, including in Western countries like the USA, Australia, and the UK, where male suicide rates are 3 to 4 times higher than females. In Turkey, between 2002 and 2018, out of 49,832 suicides, 34,692 were men and 15,140 were women, indicating that men are 2.5 times more likely to commit suicide than women. This alarming statistic highlights a critical issue that warrants open discussion. While contemporary discourse often centers on women's rights, addressing long-standing struggles for basic entitlements, it's equally important to acknowledge and address the unique challenges men face. Gender inequality is a complex issue with no single cause, encompassing biological, psychological, cultural, and systemic factors. Biologically, testosterone plays a significant role in shaping male behavior and physiology. After fertilization, human development follows a default female body plan for about 6 weeks. The presence of the SRY gene on the Y chromosome initiates the development of testes, leading to testosterone production. Testosterone not only influences physical characteristics associated with masculinity, but also affects muscle growth, energy levels, emotional regulation, and risk-taking behaviors. Men are generally more aggressive and physically stronger, traits that are biologically reinforced but further amplified by social and environmental factors. Testosterone significantly impacts brain development, particularly in the first 15 to 20 years of life. Boys' brains develop more slowly than girls', especially in areas like the prefrontal cortex and cerebellum, which are responsible for higher cognitive functions and motor skills, respectively. This delayed development can lead to increased impulsivity, risk-taking, and behavioral issues in boys. Additionally, societal expectations and diagnostic biases result in higher rates of ADHD, dyslexia, and other learning disorders diagnoses in boys compared to girls. Educational systems worldwide have historically been designed to mold men into the next generation of leaders, often neglecting the different developmental trajectories of boys and girls. In many countries, girls outperform boys academically, with higher rates of top achievers and lower rates of struggling students. This disparity becomes evident when girls are included in the education system, revealing that boys may not thrive as well as previously assumed. Societal gender roles further exacerbate these issues. Men are often expected to embody traits like aggression, strength, and emotional stoicism, while women are stereotyped as delicate, submissive, and nurturing. These rigid roles impose tremendous stress and pressure on men from a young age, contributing to mental health issues and higher suicide rates. Men who do not conform to these expectations may be viewed as less masculine or even non-men, leading to feelings of inadequacy and social exclusion. Patriarchal systems, historically dominated by men, have established structures that perpetuate male superiority in various domains such as politics, economy, education, and family institutions. These systems were designed to maintain male dominance and control, often at the expense of both women and less privileged men. As these systems have become more centralized and institutionalized, many men find themselves powerless and excluded from the central hubs of authority, leading to economic and social disenfranchisement. Economic disparities, such as the concentration of wealth in the top 1% compared to the vast majority, further illustrate how patriarchal systems benefit a select group of men while marginalizing others. This economic stratification contributes to higher rates of unemployment, homelessness, and mental health issues among men, reinforcing the cycle of disadvantage and increasing suicide risk. Men's dominance in high-risk occupations, such as construction, military, and law enforcement, leads to higher rates of workplace fatalities, deaths in wars, and homicides among men. Societal perceptions that equate masculinity with taking risks and enduring hardship result in men being disproportionately affected by these dangers. Additionally, men who do not engage in these risky behaviors may be stigmatized, further limiting their opportunities and support systems. Men are less likely to seek help for mental health issues due to societal expectations to appear strong and self-reliant. This reluctance to seek help exacerbates mental health problems, leading to higher rates of depression, substance abuse, and suicide. The lack of strong social support networks for men means that many struggle in isolation, compounding their psychological distress. Addressing the high suicide rates and mental health challenges faced by men requires a multifaceted approach, enhancing mental health services to be more accessible and reducing the stigma around seeking help, recognizing the early signs of mental health issues and providing targeted interventions, promoting more flexible and inclusive gender roles to reduce pressure on men to conform to harmful stereotypes, implementing policies that address economic disparities and provide social support for marginalized men. Ensuring workplace safety standards are met to decrease mortality rates among men, revising educational systems to accommodate different learning styles and developmental needs, and encouraging men to express their emotions and seek help without fear of judgment. The disproportionate suicide rates among men are a reflection of deep-seated biological, psychological, and sociocultural factors. Addressing these issues requires a holistic and inclusive approach that recognizes the unique challenges faced by men, while also continuing to support the advancement of women's rights. By understanding and tackling the root causes of gender inequality and mental health disparities, society can work towards a more equitable and supportive environment for all individuals, regardless of gender.